Oh, dude, but the milkshake I got earlier?
Yeah.
Blueberry cobbler.
Interesting.
I don't know what cobbler means, but pretty
It's like a pie, I think. It's like a pastry.
Yeah, they
cobbler.
added like pie crust, like crumbs on the top. I'm like, you got fancy, little mama.
Alrighty.
What's up, my dog?
Back at it again. Episode 2.
Oh yeah, dude. I feel like it's been so long.
Too long.
Yeah, but
When did we do the last one?
Busy. We've been like fake busy. I mean, you've been real busy, but like, it's like you were like yesterday. I should have just been like, yeah, you're right. Like, let's get it done. Duffy up there. But
it's tough to get motivated.
I was out of
sometimes.
it. I was
to
out
sit
of it.
down.
Can't really blame me.
No, I do not blame you. Once you told me you were out of it, I was like, I understand. It's fine.
Yeah. So we had Springfest.
For the viewers who don't attend our school, which are probably very few of you.
Yeah.
If at all.
Yeah.
My brother watched the last episode.
Did he?
So shout out Jared.
Dude, I need to like call him and like talk to him. I guess I don't know.
My brother.
Yeah.
We should have him on. He wants to come visit.
Yeah. When?
I don't know. Dude,
well,
it's
we
so
have this
nice
place.
out.
I know.
I'm just like reveling in the fact that it's so gorgeous out, and I didn't have class this morning.
It was bomb, dude. I went to the symposium for some odd reason. I was in it. Like I had a project.
I think I heard about that. It's science stuff?
Yeah, it's just pretty lame. If you
what
ask
class
me,
were you in for it?
My intro to social welfare class.
Okay.
Which is like
it's
basically I just took all electives, and this was easy, and I was just like whatever. But I'm there. I do that. I basically just stand around. No one wanted to talk to me, which is awesome. And I just went back home, and I see Joey on the porch just booling, just like stoop kid, like
just sitting out there by himself.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh, what's up, dude? Just trying to be outside."
Sure.
He's like, "Oh, we're going to get milkshakes or something. Like, have you like it's like this healthy." He'll know what it is.
Juice mill?
No, it's not. It's in Halifax.
Oh. Is it healthy, like...
It's like healthy something. Healthy, like, habits or something like that.
Healthy habits, okay.
And like...
Jamie
and
you guys get
Michaela's
breakfast.
Like, yeah.
Same place?
Yeah.
But they also have smoothies and healthy...
Yeah, they're like weird
healthy
milkshakes.
habit starting items. There you
go. It was pretty good. Did that, came back and saw Riga.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, it's been a beautiful day, dude. And then right after this, I get to go see the little children.
There you go. So where do you exactly work? What is it?
Well, I work for...
It's not a Y, right?
Well, I do work for the Y, but...
this is something separate?
It's called Jumpstart. It's through...
Oh, it's through the school. That's that thing that I saw you on RCC that time.
Yeah.
Like, with the string.
Dude, they're always having us do, like... all these, like...
bonding activities.
Yeah, and it's like, you're like, dude, this is so lame. But in reality, like, I feel like beneath the surface, it actually brings people together. But like,
yeah,
you're like,
those kind of shits, it's like terrible and cringy when you're doing it, and then like, you step back and you're like, well, yeah, I did kind of learn something.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
I think it brings you together because you like turn to the person next to you, you're like, oh, man, fuck this shit.
This sucks.
and there's like, I heard you, bro.
It's true.
Yeah.
Cringy it is, the closer together you become.
Yeah. It's the thing, dude. But I work with all girls. Literally every single one of them. I'm like one of 3 boys in the whole.
As far as like
out of 100
the instructors
kids.
Or like just like the students?
Like the students who also do Jumpstart and go to preschools. And
I'm talking students as in little students.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking
so the preschoolers.
Like students, like college students.
Oh, I mean...
Both?
There's little boys and little girls.
I figured, yeah. But like in the Jumpstart program, you're like
it's
one of the
all
only guys.
Girls, yeah. Because
there you go.
I mean, education is mainly
Education's huge here. It's such a big major.
It's awesome.
That's like, I mean, that's what the college started as. It was an all-girls like educational college.
I knew it was all girls, but that's cool.
I think the majority now, or not the biggest majority, whatever you want to call it, it's a little over 50% is guys now, but this whole side of campus used to be like all there was. There was no...
Yeah.
Was this east side or west side?
Tilly,
this is the west side, right? Yeah, Tilly was one of the first dorms.
Yeah, it was like the oldest, wasn't
Yeah, it is. I think it was the first building with Boyden.
I don't know shit about this place.
I know. I know like way too much, but I find that shit interesting because my boss at work has this like huge book of like just the history of Bridgewater. It's fucking crazy. It shows all these crazy old pictures and stuff. There's like a database online where you can look at every yearbook from like the start.
Really?
Literally, like the start of college.
If Abe Lincoln went here, like
exactly, like that shit.
Oh, Abraham.
I sent the link to my boss. I was like, "Yo," because he runs the Instagram for Bridgewater.
That's cool, though, yeah.
It is cool. I was like looking at it. He posted like all these funny ones. Like there was a picture of like the tennis team, and they had like a dog.
That's fire.
It was weird, and we had like
a Dalmatian or something.
Dude, there was like tennis courts in the middle of campus.
Wait, did you say archery?
Yeah, there was archery here.
My brother used to do archery.
Liam?
No, Nick, dude. Nick was like. Nick is a weirdo, but in the best way possible.
You guys are all weirdos.
Yeah. So, but
it's crazy that they built Boyden because that shit is like impressive. It's still like the dankest building on campus. Like,
yo, that shit's fat, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
And it was like one of the first, and it's like, I don't know, it's beautiful.
It is pretty dope. It is cool looking.
Makes for a shitty logo, though. I'm telling you, it's so annoying.
Yeah. How many times have you had to do like the same fucking thing?
Two times.
Basically.
I make it a geo filter for graduation, and that's like part of it.
Yeah.
And
dude,
luckily,
like that's like always in their stuff.
Of course, yeah. It's just like it's tough because the logo is based off of the shadows that hit Boyden, like the whole cupola thing. It's based off of how the shadows were supposed to hit.
Oh, okay.
So it's like kind of like opposite of what you really see, which is weird, but
like negative.
Yeah, it's like the negative space that occupies that.
Yeah. That's how you. I feel like that's how you like screen print easier because like you have just one layer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not that you guys fucking screen print by hand, but like
logos. Yeah, I might be doing that shit soon.
It's awesome. I used to do in high school. I told you that though.
The crud shirt.
No, that one I actually got off of. Like it was my design, but I got it off.
Kind of thing. Yeah. All right. So it is what, Monday?
It is Monday, my dudes.
Monday, my dudes.
Yeah.
And
at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. We're recording this way earlier than previous.
Yeah, I like this though.
Oh, this is perfect time.
Oh, I mean the weather obviously is like
pristine, like 65 right now, and like as soon as it hits like 60 here, we're like shorts, t-shirt, like whatever. I'm surprised you're in
just like walking
a sweater and
in the
pants,
just thong.
Yeah, thong. Just flexing.
Well, dude, just flexing, but not because. But dude, I'm always wearing long sleeves because I don't know, I get cold, man.
I was not.
I feel like I'm really long, so like.
You are long, so it needs to cover that.
Thanks, dude.
You need to like cover that distance.
No, but
somehow.
I feel like the blood takes a while to get. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got more highway to travel in my veins.
I feel like sometimes I have too much blood in my hands. You ever get that feeling? Your hands feel like chubby.
No.
You ever get that feeling?
No.
They just like, my hands feel just like fat. I feel like that's like not good.
Chubby, dude. No, I feel like the opposite, if anything.
Not enough. Are they cold? You have cold hands? Yeah.
Like right now, this breeze is just effing me up.
Killing you.
Yeah.
We're in the shade. We're just in a perfect little triangle of shade right now, but I'm not mad about it. It's too nice out to complain.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we got topics today.
Yeah. We came prepared. Came prepared. Yeah.
Other than last time, I think it went well though. I mean, the editing process was a little bit wonky because probably about
we had to line it up the audio.
A third of the whole thing didn't have video, but
yeah,
we got a fat memory card.
We don't have to worry about that now. Like it's not gonna get dark. So.
Yeah, that too. Episode 1 was just the test episode.
But we did it. We did it. That's the most.
We did the damn thing. Yeah. Podcasts are becoming the new wave.
But the first topic that I wanted to speak about, I'm sure you probably do too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you don't, then get the fuck out of here. But Kanye West on Twitter.
He's back.
Yeah. It's the best
thing
ever.
Back in a big way.
It's the best thing ever. He's writing his book. Did you get that?
I didn't hear anything about a book, but
he was like, so he did that.
Twitter's become a book.
That's the thing, dude. He like had that interview with that old guy. I think he's like an architect. I didn't even like look at it. I clicked on it, but it was like an interview that was just written out, so I didn't want to read it all. So I'm lazy, but in it he was like, yeah, I'm gonna write a book on philosophy. And I was like, oh, cool, that'll be cool.
Okay. Kanye said this?
Yeah, but then he just starts tweeting like crazy. And And then in one of his tweets, he's like, "This will be my book. I'll work on it when I feel like it." And like, I feel like that's pretty cool.
Interesting.
It's like, it's kind of what like I've been doing all along with Twitter. Like, I just put whatever's in my head.
It's a stream of consciousness.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I love about Twitter.
It's so dope, cause
especially your tweets, because like I know your sense of humor and I know you, and whatever you're thinking, I know you're just gonna like tweet.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, like you'll
purely
put
exactly what I'm thinking, which is, I think it's so cool, because like people
like,
may not believe it. People may not believe that it's like super honest, but like I know it is, and the people who do love it. So it's like not
it's
to
take it or
boast.
leave it. It's like if you accept what I'm saying here, then like cool, follow me. But if not, like if you're easily offended, then like Twitter's not the place for you. First of all,
but
people keep it 100% real.
Yeah, he's just been talking. He's just like all about positivity too. It's just like,
dude, I love the shit he's tweeting, because like
all about love.
Everybody's just like so caught up in like, oh, Kanye's back on Twitter, and they're like, oh, it's just crazy Kanye again. But like, he's saying real shit, and like people are just like using it as like, oh, it's just Kanye going off on like a rant. But it's real shit. Like he's talking about real stuff, which I think people are too ignorant right now to like realize, but they'll get it eventually. I retweeted something he said. It was like, you got to protect your ability or your right to like create by all means, or something like that. Like, you got to like protect that, because as soon as like somebody takes your ability to create away, like, what do you have?
Yeah.
You know, like if you can't create your own art, your own like meaning, you express yourself through your art.
You're not even captain of your own ship at that point, bro.
Exactly. It's just slavery at that point. I mean, not in a normal sense, but yeah.
He's become like I always say when people talk to me about Kanye, I'm always like, he's your favorite artist's favorite artist. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah, true.
You gotta kind of like have to listen to it, and like people are realizing that.
Anybody you ask like musically, as long as they're not like 13 years old and they're like made any kind of impact on music, they're like, oh yeah, Kanye West impacted me. Look at that Skywriter, yo. That's nuts.
Plain, dude.
That
is a thick jet stream, if I ever saw one.
It's so perfectly parallel.
Oh, dude, but the milkshake I got earlier, blueberry cobbler.
Interesting.
I don't know what cobbler means, but
it's like a pie, I think. It's like a pastry.
Yeah, they
cobbler.
added like pie crust, like crumbs on the top. I'm like, you get fancy, little mama.
Was it like in like an open glass? It wasn't like
it was super cool because like, not to just fucking skip a beat or whatever, but just totally trash Kanye. But like, I just thought about this. So, it was a bar. You walk in, I'm just bewildered. I'm like, what do I do? Like, I'm like the first one to walk in.
Oh, into this place?
Yeah, and it's a bar, like we sit down, and we ordered two drinks. It's so weird. Like, we ordered a tea for like an appetizer, and then I had this.
Wait, is this a strictly drink place?
Yeah, it's so weird, dude.
That's interesting. I like that.
It's pretty like new wave, I'd say.
It is.
But
some West Coast shit.
Have you heard of Herbalife? The
supplement company?
This is not a commercial or something, but
this episode brought to you by Herbalife.
No,
Herbalife.
they're like the LA Galaxy like sponsor.
Oh, they're
like you've heard that
them.
name?
Yeah.
They had like mad of their powders.
Interesting.
So I don't know. Like,
there's supplements that I think you throw in like.
It's supposed to help you poop or something. It's cool though. But I also wanted to talk about the NBA playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah. And first and foremost, that LeBron James doesn't play defense.
Wait,
that
what?
Dude, LeBron James
He
does not play defense.
Not anymore. No, I saw a play last night. Like, it was some drive, and he could have easily, like, not easily, but like should have stepped in on a layup, and like he even went like, my bad. I saw him after.
Defense, yeah.
And I was
like J.R. Smith was on the ball.
Yeah. Again, back to Twitter. I saw you tweet. You're like, JR is the only one that wants to win this game. I was like, for real. I wasn't watching it though. I was grinding out that project I just told you about that totally forgot existed, but you know, we got it done.
In sports, it's always. I feel like being a defender is always harder than being an offensive player, because you're reacting to what the person. You know what I'm saying?
It's who wants it more when it comes to defense. Like if you can cover somebody, but if you want the ball every single possession, like on some Russell Westbrook shit, like you're gonna win. There we go.
But like, the commentator said, he's like, you know, you can play the best on the ball defense, but there's only like 2 players in the. I can't even like Kawhi Leonard comes to. He's like the only player in the NBA who can like really, you know, lock someone
down most people.
You need help defense. You know what I mean? You can only do so much on the ball.
It's rare that somebody can just cover one. Like people are so quick and so strong in the NBA in this generation that you're not going to cover them one-on-one every single time. It's impossible. You can't cover LeBron James.
Like you're going to lose.
You're going to lose most of the time.
So I saw a bunch of that going on, like, and people said that LeBron is a stat patter. Hear this. Listen to this. LeBron's a stat.
Rings. That's all he wants.
Yeah. Well, because it's a form of stat padding that he rests on defense.
Yeah.
And then just only really focus, and he'll play the whole game and only really focus on the offensive side.
But that's his job.
It is. But like,
do you agree with that in any sense?
I mean,
that
like,
he's doing
dude,
that.
Like,
if he's gonna play every game in the goddamn season and pretty much every minute of every
not
game,
play all
like
that defense and not play defense like that, like it's stupid. It pisses me off as a LeBron fan because it's like,
but I feel like he needs that rest sometimes.
He does.
His teammates should step up because he is the best player in the world and he needs to produce those points.
Yeah.
But like he basically at this point it sucks because like Cavs are good, but they're very streaky. Like there'll be games where they'll just go off and then like the next game
hit every single shot.
He'll need to score 40 points for them to have a chance.
Yeah.
Which like I think in his 15th season he's definitely like tired of that. He's like I deserve a better team at this point, but I don't know. They shuffled around a lot this year.
Yeah. Not to only talk about the Cavs, this playoff picture, first round, I think has been the most interesting.
Yeah, because it's not like full sweeps.
It's not. Yeah.
Who's the only undefeated? The Warriors.
Nothing is clear cut. In the past, it's been just Warriors Cavs.
No, like right now, the Warriors are they the only like undefeated playoff series right now?
I'm not sure.
Actually, no, the Pelicans.
I think the Pelicans swept.
I saw some shit. Did they sweep? It's over.
Yeah,
it's 4-0.
They've been. And I also don't know. I had to look it up. I was gonna look it up, but I didn't because I'm lazy.
Mm-hmm.
First round. I don't know if it's to 4 or 3.
First round. It's 3 now.
I'm not sure.
That'd be real interesting.
Yeah. So I'm like watching the game. Like, oh, I guess they could lose tonight. I don't know.
No,
yesterday.
It can't be. We would know that.
I feel like it is 4 because NBA playoffs.
It's got to be 4.
Taken like years in the past. Like,
yeah, no way. But I feel like if anything, shorten the regular season a little bit if you're trying to give them like rest, if that's what their intention is. But no, I saw this thing on Twitter that it was the Pelicans Twitter account. They tweeted out like every single ESPN analyst picked the Trailblazers to win against the Pelicans. Like there was like 32 of them or some bullshit, and then the Pelicans swept.
Playoff Dame Lillard, dude, didn't show up.
I love Dame.
I do, but
he's like one of my favorite players, right behind Kyrie.
And I think CJ McCollum's a dog too. He's just one of those dudes. He reminds me. He's like Bradley Beal. Like I feel like I make those connections. Like
absolutely.
Same exact type of player.
The John Wall, Bradley Beal, like
I feel like they're super similar. Like that backcourt is super similar. But they're just like he just shows up, gets buckets. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I just like that mentality.
It's just so crazy to me, like being a basketball player and seeing it at that level of how night in and night out you can just get buckets consistently. I mean, yeah, you're going to have an off night, but a guy like James Harden will come out.
He must have so much fun.
Exactly. You're that good that you're just scoring 25 a night like it's nothing.
Like, I'll pull up to Tinsley and score like 5 points. I'll be like, these guys can't hold my job. Like,
it's a damn good day.
Yeah, and James Harden's out here
getting pissed if he doesn't
drop a triple-double. Crazy, dude. Crazy. How are you doing with that at 1:15?
Good.
Yeah?
Wonderful.
Cool.
Yeah, it's 1, so I'd technically be out of class. I'd be in that class right over there now.
That again?
That building, yeah.
God damn. Can't get away from
That's my Monday, Wednesday. It's not that,
Where's your night class though that you're talking about?
RCC.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's my video editing class.
That's
I'm
right.
doing. I remember I started filming you and Joe that time.
The stop motion. Yeah.
Stop motion thing. It was just way too hard.
Yeah.
To
What
do
did you
with
end up
real
doing
people?
with that?
I just refilmed it last night with that lens because like it's a wide angle,
Yeah,
so
dude.
like more movement
This
looks
lens
better.
is cute.
Ooh, she's nice. Shout out Drew. I need to buy this lens at some point, but I
How
did
much
it.
those run you?
This thing like brand new, I think 600, and he got it off his buddy for like 3. I think he got it off his buddy for 3. You can get like a lower level one for a little bit cheaper than that. I don't know. It's nice as fuck. Just the perspective on it is just so nice.
Is it like the same brand? Like, is it like?
It's
do you know
Canon.
what I
It's a
mean?
Canon lens.
Do you have to get Canon if you have
No.
a Canon? Okay.
Not necessarily. You want to kind of just because they like talk to each other better. It's kind of like Apple products with Apple products. They make it so like it's an incentive to have an iPhone and a MacBook. But I'm doing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's supposed to be like a TV show intro, which I told you he was about to be Will Smith because obviously. And then I like changed it so because it needed to have like
Obviously,
a very
because
simple.
I'm the fucking star.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so.
Foley was about to be Carlton, so.
He was Imagine him doing that shit.
He tells me the next day, like, after, I was about to tell him that it wasn't going to happen anymore because real people were
Just
too
heartbroken.
hard. He was heartbroken. He's like, I was up all night watching Carlton videos.
No.
I was like, chill,
Dude, remember that time freshman year when he's like spent mad time trying to do the whip?
The whip? Dude, I still
And then
have
he
that
comes
video.
out and me too.
Speaking of the devil, here he comes through the woods.
He's gonna be tight. No, he probably won't. But
Why did we say he'd be on the podcast?
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
We'll see.
But
Yeah, I still remember that. We were all in the common room.
yeah, and he comes out and he does like his body just stops working.
No,
It's like,
it's just movement is
so
just
weird.
not there.
yeah. But lastly,
Lastly, on the topic, on the topics.
Hey,
boys.
Avicii, R.I.P.
Dude,
So let's go ahead and.
Do
you know how many times I did this on Saturday?
I did it so many
I
times.
probably wasted like
There you go.
12 beers pouring them out for Avicii.
It sucks. Dude, like,
I didn't know he was the GOAT. Like, you know what I mean? Like all those songs, I just never. You know what I mean?
yeah. As soon as I heard,
radio
I was like,
hits.
yo, that's big because
Yeah.
he's so influential. Like when Skrillex was coming up, he remixed his songs. Like
Really?
Skrillex remixed and like twisted Avicii's songs. Avicii was like the
So he, like, put him on.
Kanye and like Pharrell of that universe.
Wait, Avicii remixed Skrillex?
No, Skrillex remixed Avicii.
So
and
Skrillex
put
is.
Skrillex on the map.
So Skrillex is. Oh, what are you saying? So
Avicii made bangers.
Yeah.
Skrillex remixed those bangers
Because he
and
knew
used,
they were bangers.
Yes,
So it's more like
sampled him.
It's more like I would compare that to like Drake, how he remixed like Versace by Migos, put
Yeah.
the Migos on. He remixed Going Up on a Tuesday by Oliver McConan.
Yeah, but Avicii was where it like started. Skrillex was originally he was like a screamo dude. He was in like some like crazy bands like that, and then he like got a computer and like a sample machine and just went from there. But
It's fire.
what is Avicii? Swedish? He's like
Swedish.
the Swedes.
My fellow Swede.
You're
Yeah.
Swedish?
Yeah, I'm Swedish,
What percent
dude.
Swedish are you?
I don't know. I say 50 though.
Yeah, I'm Swedish, bro. What percent? I don't know.
No, dude, I'm like a mutt. I'm like a human mutt, so I just say what I want, you know. But I know for like my mom's maiden name is like Anderson, so that's pretty.
Yeah,
Son at the end. I think that's Swedish.
that's a Swede thing. You don't know what you are otherwise.
No, I say Italian and Swedish. That's what I know.
Yeah.
I'm probably like, it's sort of like a mix of
Yeah, a mix of a bunch of
European.
You're from
I'm
Taunton.
just like a white. I'm just a white
stuff.
dude.
Just a white guy.
Avicii. Do we know how he passed or?
I don't know yet. I'm sure they're investigating it, but
Yeah.
where was he? Was in some country, some far country.
Ibiza.
That's disrespectful.
How is that really? Am I being disrespectful?
I don't know. Took a pill in Ibiza.
Yeah, isn't that Posner? Mike Posner?
Yeah, I don't know. Overdosed or anything? Like you never know.
Yeah,
He's 28.
That is horrible to assume, but you gotta look at the lifestyle.
If you're
I mean,
28,
we gotta be real
I feel like
here.
he's been quiet for a while. You don't hear like Avicii bangers on the radio.
Dude,
anymore,
if I'm being
unfortunately.
real, I thought Avicii was like an '80s band. Like, isn't there something similar to it? Like that name.
I don't know, yo. In the 80s, man.
I just know nothing, I guess. I know nothing about music.
Did I like play the first like Avicii song you heard in a while the other day when I threw that shit on?
I've known those songs, but it's just one of those things where you just don't know the name.
You don't make the connection between the artist and the song. Like, this song is the shit. Like,
I never was like, oh, dude, I just love this music. I need to look it up and like listen more, like listen to everything. Like, I did that more so with like rap because I think I enjoy that type of music better. But
before I came into like the rap world, I was definitely into that like electronic kind of dubsteppy like land. Like Skrillex was the shit back in the day. Like my wallpaper on my phone and shit was Skrillex for a while. It was just like it just went so hard and like the high fucking levels. Like I was also like a Call of Duty YouTube kid, so like all the montages and shit were until that like insane drops and stuff.
And you're just like, oh
yes,
you just fucking no-scoped him. Yeah.
Just go crazy.
Just like going hammer on the whoops.
Because you'd get so hyped up from watching these YouTube videos, and then you'd like log on to Xbox, like throw your Turtle Beaches on. What's up, boys? And like,
what's up, boys? Where we dropping, boys?
Get on. No, this is Call of Duty.
I know.
And then you get on, and then you try to replicate everything you saw in the YouTube video, and then you die in rage and quit, and then you go to your homework.
That's mood.
Go back to real life.
I love raging.
Don't be screaming in your room.
Yeah.
More so at FIFA though.
Don't even get me started.
Tight at FIFA. I hear you in there.
Don't even get me started.
I won't.
But we have a big time guest in the studio today. Also, want to bring that boy out?
Should we
do that right now?
Should we try? All right, we're gonna pause it and see what the guest situation is.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are ready for this. No, I'm just kidding.
Right, you want to pause it?
Yeah.
Oh.
This breeze right now is doing me. All right.
Good.
So, for the first ever guest appearance on the Roofcast, I'm very excited about this. We have my roommate, my first love, Joey McDonough.
Hey, kid.
Come on through.
Peek out. I gotta fucking...
Yeah.
How am I getting through this window?
This is awkward. 'Cause you got the toilet right there, so... as long as they can see your beautiful face.
Yeah, you know?
Oh, true. He could just peek
Yeah,
through.
I mean,
That's
through.
kind of cute.
That's perfect.
It's a nice little...
Well, thanks for being on, bud.
I know. Thanks for having me, boys.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
Introduce yourself. Who are you? What do you do? What makes you...
What makes me me?
What makes you tick?
I'm Joseph Anthony McDonough.
Oh, wait.
Joey.
Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to tell them why about your middle name? What? That's a pretty cool story.
Oh, that's a pretty cool story. I'll give him that. That's a good first impression.
Yeah, that is
for the Roofcast.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
All right, so
I don't think I've heard this story.
when I was when I was little, when my parents, my mom and dad were trying to conceive, you know, doing the dirty, I guess.
Jimbo.
They couldn't have me. They were just, you know, they tried a bunch of times and it wasn't working. And they were like in their early 30s, so they were kind of like, shit, you know, are we gonna be able to have a kid? So my dad's, you know, he's a religious guy. He went to St. Anthony Church. Yes, yeah. Catholic. He went to St. Anthony Church in Boston and prayed to St. Anthony every day and lit a candle every day, saying, if you give me a son, I'll name him after you. I'll give him, his middle name will be Anthony. So a week later, I'm popping. You know,
I'm popping.
I'm partying it up. Yeah, I'm partying it up in there.
That's incredible.
That's the middle name. That's
Yeah, I love that, dude.
But besides that, I'm a first semester senior. I gotta get one more semester left.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
You got it. What do you?
I just have to student teach left.
Bug on my neck.
I was gonna say you're still
yeah.
teaching, right?
So I could graduate, but I just need a student teach. Like if I wanted to drop education, I could graduate, but obviously I want to do education.
That's
so
what you've been here for.
yeah,
what grade
absolutely.
Are you shooting to
middle school or high school. I don't know. They choose, but I'm gonna try and do middle school. I'm gonna like.
So when you graduate, you'll be registered to teach both.
Yeah, I can teach either.
That's
yeah, as long as I take my.
You versatile, boy.
Yeah, as long as I my MTEL, I'm able to teach secondary education.
those
so
suck,
that's.
huh?
Have you taken those?
I've taken the first one. I've taken the second one.
Oh, okay.
Dude, my buddy.
God bless. I actually taken it in like 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
You shook?
Rip.
For Joe.
You
so
gotta
much
study a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
Dude, my
we'll
buddy.
think about that.
My buddy Casey Grady. I think he's like similar boat to you right now. He's been taking the history MTEL for like.
Oh yeah, it's
year.
It's rare for people to like pass on the first.
Like 3 tries.
One of my old bosses, My old boss she's like wicked smart, much smarter than me, and she was took her like four times, like, and it was all like within. You need to get, I forget what the score is. I think you might have to get 60 questions right out of a certain amount. I forget, and she like each time was like 58, 57, like within 5 questions, and then you have to pay another $100 and something bucks to go take it again, and just it's awful. So we'll see.
Well, I mean, you gotta be positive.
It's like the SATs.
Yeah,
those are the worst.
The first
How many
one,
times you guys take that?
Once.
I took it once. Yeah, I took it once and I was done.
Twice.
I took it once. I got like a 1550 or something, which was like not good, but not like it was respectable.
Yeah, I was very.
Yeah, it was respectable.
Like
and I was like, I will never do this. I remember being in the middle of the reading comprehension part and like crumpling up my paper, and the person who was like in charge is like staring at me. I was just like, my bad, just really angry over here. I can't like handle that like 4 hours straight of like whatever the like stupid ass reading summary questions. Oh my god.
I feel like they don't prep you. Like obviously, like
I took a course.
Yeah, I took a course too.
I think I did too. I had a tutor.
But they don't like mentally prepare you for that day. Because
Yeah.
it's literally like what, 4 hours? Dude?
Yeah, it's like
early in the morning.
It's just
early
like
in the morning.
I don't care. Everyone's like, oh, no matter if you have ADHD or not, I feel like that's just like hell on earth. Like, I was just sitting there like
doing a really important academic test for 4
you're
hours,
just sweating.
While like the questions are so like ridiculous that, like especially like the reading ones, I just hate those. I can't like I read I like skim through. Yeah, I skim through, and then I'm like, well, I don't know what happened in that story.
About that? Like I took it in a different town because like there's like testing like spots to do it, and like you're around like I don't even think I saw one person from my school. So I was like this is the real world. Like I'm competing against all you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was lucky. I had it in Dedham, so like a lot of but I had like kids next to me that were like from like Severian and like CM and BC High. Like and
so you went to CM.
I went to CM for 2 years. Yeah.
Severian Duffy.
Yeah. Severian went to that's Duffy. A future feature for Duffy.
But yeah. Like teachers and stuff will always be like, like. Or coaches more so will be like, there's kids out there working harder than you. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, dude! I wish I like took that to heart back in the day.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone says that, but like.
Well, you'll go see like that. You'll go to the SAT thing, like you're saying, like you went to a totally different school, and that's like pretty much the first time you basically see that firsthand, because
because you know your peers,
and they're just numbers.
In high school too, you're like,
you know what I mean?
I feel like if you're. Like I was a good hockey player, so I feel like you just like you're one of the better players on the team or something. You just feel like you feel like you're like the man, and then you realize like I'm really not the man. like
a fucking loser.
Yeah,
terribly average.
Like Jesus.
But that's cool. It's cool. You just gotta embrace it. You just gotta embrace the
live your life.
It sucks because like I know for the three of us, we focused on like, all right, I want to be the best in like our sport.
Absolutely.
Did not take that seriously when it came to academics.
Oh yeah. Senior year was not my. Let's just say the first 2 years at CM saved me to go into Bridgewater State
really?
For my junior years. My junior year was all right. My senior year, I was checked the hell out. Like I did enough to play hockey and baseball, and was like, yeah, it was bad. But here I am.
Dude, not to like be like I'm the GOAT and like fuck all you guys, but the school was just always easy. Like I just never put any effort into it, and you know what I mean. It's just kind of like cheated on everything.
I always
and
envied you people that like that shit would just come.
Oh,
easy.
absolutely.
Like,
I wasn't like.
You have a photographic memory?
No, I wasn't like straight A's, but like I would just be like, oh, like let me get your homework, bro. And,
I was.
And then like on the test, just be like a good guesser.
See, but I did that, but
I'm
then just was even less like. Did it even less a senior year? Like I could have just done that,
like
continued to do it.
To
yeah, exactly.
Like,
didn't even try to like do the homework. It was just like whatever. Did enough to get by.
Yeah. Like it's like a crossword.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
when you're not doing the homework.
Yeah, it was
like that's how
it was. First
semester.
I
will never miss your homework. I'll bomb your test, but I'll show up to class. If I got 2 out of those 3 on lock, I'm gonna pass your class most likely.
Yeah, I took AP Psych senior year. That was.
Dude, that's a mistake.
That was me and this other kid. I think
you probably took the exam and got.
I didn't even. I don't even think I checked my score. For all I know, I could have got a 4 from just guessing. But me and another kid were always like partnered together, and we would just like stare at this hot girl in front of us every day. Didn't know what was going on.
This is psychology.
Check it out.
Yeah, she was a beaut.
Dude, that crow is freaking me out up there.
There was 2 of them.
Yeah, but that one's just chilling. You think that's the third-eyed raven?
Yeah, that's
Raven.
Bran Stark looking out over us.
Yeah, dude. Spoilers, but yeah. Oh man. If you're not caught up with God.
Oh yeah, if you're not, you've had a year at this
heard
point.
us.
Bran.
It's probably a she, honestly.
Oh, come on in. Feature.
Yo, you
wanna
come on the
imagine? He flies up to the windowsill. He's like, this is our guest.
I was
cracking, bro. So he's just like.
I was just in the middle of
That's the
writing
most
a
content here.
UFC article.
Yeah.
Oh really?
What about?
Cool. How's that going?
It's pretty good.
This dude's a published writer.
I can write UFC articles a lot better than I can write essays for class. That's
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
because you love
You're
it.
actually writing articles?
Yeah, if you didn't see on Twitter, I got they posted 2 of my articles.
Who?
MMA Today.
There you go.
Yeah.
The fuck? Why did I know
That's
this?
dope.
They're like it was 2 like one of them was like a really like it was on this like woman's weight class that is like new and no one really cares about, so like no one looked at that, but the other one got like a couple of retweets and stuff. So
What is the new woman's weight class?
featherweight.
Please tell me it's heavyweight. That'd be dope. Do
That-
they have that?
They don't have that now.
That'd be fire.
145 is the
Who
highest
wouldn't
they go
watch
to.
that? I mean, all due respect.
Yeah. They're athletes.
Yeah, they're athletes, and no, I think that'll just be.
There's some girl, I guess, that
Why don't they have all weight classes? That's just,
because there's just not enough.
is it just not popular enough?
Yeah, it's just not. There's not enough.
Women's like fighting is like a new thing.
Yeah,
Like,
Ronda
Dana White
Rousey was like the
originally
first.
Said, like,
Dude,
no,
women's
women will
anything.
never fight.
Not to get all, but women's anything is fairly new. I mean,
Mhm.
women voting is pretty new. So I mean, like, fuck, it is for a while. But it's good. That's good. That's good, dude.
Yeah, history major. I feel that.
Yeah, right.
I don't understand how you can keep so much history in your brain.
Yeah, I mean,
I always suck
yo,
at history classes.
low key, the only war that I could probably barely tell you anything about is the Korean War.
Really?
And it's called like people call it in history like the Forgotten War. And I feel like I haven't
That's
learned
weird.
crap about that. I feel like some kid's gonna come up to me like, Mr. McDonald, what's the Korean War? I'll be like, I don't know, Koreans were there or something. Korea. Rick and Morty.
Korea. Yeah, that's fucking. Oh man, I'd die at that.
But other than that, you could tell me like who won.
Oh, that's the
what
only one you
region.
can't?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one I
Oh,
can, yeah.
I thought that's the only one.
I mean, like, obviously, I'm not like a superstar in it, but like,
Encyclopedia.
I could dabble, you know.
Dude, I could definitely dabble in some
Yeah.
American.
I just love,
Revolution.
well, American history is just like I've learned about it so much at this point, like all through high school, all through college.
Dude, the founding fathers just get my blood. pumping.
See, I wanna do if I could choose one thing to do, I want to do like ancient. I want to do like
Really?
Greek history,
That's
Romans. Like I love like Spartans
stuff.
and stuff.
Dude, do you like that myth class?
Yeah.
Is that,
Well, I mean, I like it, but like it's like all right.
yeah.
It's just because the teacher talks about random. Like I liked it at the beginning.
Yeah.
And the teacher just goes on and like gets hard about like random weird things that make no sense. I'm just like, okay.
It's a myth class, all the myths.
Myth and culture.
Yeah, but it's because it's night class, so it's like 3 hours long. So like there's only
Once a
so
week,
long.
yeah,
Yeah, there's
so-
only so long I can pay attention to like these things that make no sense.
It's weird how you can get like a totally different experience from like
And yeah,
a different format.
Exactly.
Like if you took that,
3 times with
Monday,
50
Wednesday, Friday.
50 minutes, it probably would be wicked cool.
it could be a totally different.
Because like the
thing.
first hour I'm in it, you know, I'm listening, and then it's like we hit a break time. We have like an hour and a half left. I'm just like, all right,
You could do a night class. You could do, you know what I'm saying? You could do all the same class. If it's a night class, if it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like 9 a.m., or it's online, that's 3 like totally
Absolutely.
different experiences.
half of my
which is
most of my
fucked up.
onlines this semester. I feel like I'm taking a world geography, and we've had like 4 assignments, and they're like the easiest things in the world. I couldn't tell you a damn thing that I'm supposed to that I was even supposed to learn this semester for that class, but I have an A in it. So
to check out of online classes.
oh, absolutely.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And then
like
and then
so
the last like
bad,
2
though.
weeks,
I know.
the last 2 weeks, be like, hey, so really loved your class. Could I make up the 6 things I missed and hope that they are saint?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, my
I missed
professor.
a midterm on an
Yeah.
online class.
Yeah, I've had
Forget
those
about
where
I emailed her.
Smash that withdraw button. So.
As
No,
weird-
I'm in it. Like I need
Oh,
this
this
class.
is the semester.
This is this
Oh.
semester.
Yo,
it's over
as
winter break.
as
It's
weird
perfect.
as
Last semester of your
like
career.
you know how like when you're in college, like mad people when you're in high school, I mean, would tell you like, oh, professors, you know, they're not gonna pass anything in late, they're not gonna let you do all that stuff. I feel like I've
Bullshit.
never
As
had a
long as you're cool
teacher.
with them, dude.
I feel like I've only had cool I mean, I've had hard-out teachers, but I feel like most of the time I've had cool teachers that are like, oh, you know, pass it in a week late. You know, like, oh, you missed this,
Yeah.
do it next week. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they kind of want you to pass. They want you to succeed.
Yeah. As long as you're not a jerk.
Yeah, exactly. If you show, I feel like the biggest thing for them is if you show up, they're gonna like you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you're there and you show up most of the time, then they're gonna give you leeway. If you come like once a year and say, "Can I pass in everything on the last day?" They're gonna be like, "Fuck you."
Man, well, I think on that note, it's getting pretty late in the night. No, I'm just kidding, but I gotta work soon. So, Joey,
go teach the youth.
Hey, thanks for having me, boys.
Thank you so much for
Thanks for having me.
First guest.
Yeah.
Go to herbalife.com/roofcast and you'll get a discount. 10% off.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck.
I want everyone to, I want to be walking through campus and be like, "Oh, you're that guy from Roofcast."
Hey, tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your grandma.
Tell your peers.
Yeah, dude. Tell everybody. Tell my mom. No,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Tell my mom. I'm doing something, Mom.
Yeah. But I don't know what to do with my hands. All right.
Yeah, we'll hopefully get this up by the end of the week. So,
Peace out, boys.
All right. Peace.